let me tell you about how I ended up in South Africa. I went to school, and in order to graduate, you had to take part in a 2-week placement. Through no small effort, I made the cut for the international placement to go to South Africa.
Yeah, Rory. Yep. Yeah.
You don't even finish.
I don't know.
No, never been in Paris.
Here, we had an 8-hour layover. It wasn't too bad. It gave us a chance to get to know one another, play some games, relax, and even wander around and get to see what Charles de Gaulle had to offer. Okay, so we are starting hour 2 of our layover in Paris of 7 hours. So hungry. Salmon, cucumber, cream cheese, baguette. Very French. Beautiful weather. And yeah, just hurry up and wait. For your entertainment while you wait. So we're now getting to hour 3. Usually I don't do this. I don't buy this stuff, but anything to get you through. Anything to get you through. And then we can sleep on the plane. Wait is almost over. Almost over. Planes are coming in. A couple more hours. It's 8 o'clock. 8 p.m. Crew has come back together. More and more people are showing up. Last minute contact with friends and family while we have Wi-Fi. And then we take off. 11 hours to go. And then we're in South Africa. After nearly 12 hours of flying from Paris, we finally made it to Johannesburg. But we weren't done just yet. From here, we took an internal flight that would take us to the town that was closest to the reservoir we would be staying at.
I should swear on video.
I started. I got you after.
And Alex was sitting there with the leg, and I was like,
On the same night that we arrived, a couple of us decided that we should climb up on the lookout tower.
This is amazing. This is enough to make me cry. Like, no animals needed.
Yeah, we've discussed that we are in agreement that more than half of the team will cry if we see rhinos.
Being one of the first ones up, I went for a walk around the garden before everybody else got up.
Yeah, we will get this clean properly. Okay, merits and demerits.
It's crazy. It's so good.
Yeah. Not actually a tree. Succulent.
Succulent.
The world's largest succulent.
I bet you I could kill it.
I kill you.
Okay.
Of course, we can't just go running around the bush without being prepared. So part of our time there was actually spent learning about what to do and what not to do in the bush.
Like practical trailering?
yeah, I actually can. So we're gonna be closer to this bag. Yeah, like actually now I got my driving license, I can drive a bus.
Oh, okay.
I have a C.
Yep.
I have a PVP to take food and people.
Right.
You should be kind of sad.
I'm not concerned.
Hi guys, ready to cross? Yes.
Yeah.
So to give you an idea, because you're gonna drive on certain point this week, I'm going low range. That gave a lot of more brake to the car and control of the tire as well. And that's the best when you're going to slope or into water or mud. A lot of the plants that we took before.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, they're really interesting looking plants.
No, they're
Yeah, they're
amazing.
huge.
And they come out after the first rain as well.
Oh, really?
But I'm telling you, this is like, remind me when we come back to cut one and take it and we're gonna identify. Or a juvenile kudu. Like a really a calf kudu.
Oh, it's really tiny.
Because the kudu, they are much larger on the middle on the track. Yes. And but
Oh, I see what you mean.
the diker is a lot of smaller. It's literally like this side. Not joking.
I see.
That's so small.
Sorry, what are we looking at?
Here, we were trying to replicate what happens on a specific species of grass that when it dries out, it tends to coil in around itself in a bundle.
Now what?
Watch it, it'll like straighten itself out.
It tastes gross.
Hopefully you did it.
Oh, it is moving. Oh. oh. Mine did not. I did not get it wet enough.
Yo, mine's kind of dry here. Get a green. That one's good hard. Yeah, this one's kind of fun.
Why don't you just like get a bit of spit in your mouth and then try it?
You do that.
I just kept kind of eating.
Yeah, I know. I kind of do too.
Given a little bit of time, and actually had to get the molecular of the saliva into
Okay,
the
I'm gonna try it. Maybe this only helps.
Another one of our professors decided to give it a shot. And if you watch closely, once he puts it on his hand, you actually be able to see it start to unwind, to uncurl itself.
Oh, there it goes. That's
yeah.
so
Oh, yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah. And it's gonna roll. Really coated that one.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Now you see, I'm a knowledge, I'm more quiet. That's me. I listen to nothing. Let's go.
That's why when look, always oh yeah. It's a dung beetle fight.
If you ever want to know where you can find ecology students, imagine this. 12 people walking through the bush. You come across a pile of poop, and all 12 of us literally squatted down to watch two beetles fight over a ball of poop.
Did you see like how the other one just walks straight and fast, and it looks straight, it was staring at me. That's why it's like he's gonna fight. The female would actually waiting and just like something. You're all challenged.
Metallic legs. Do you see them? Isn't that gorgeous? I never realized their legs were so shiny.
It's so cool how they use their back legs. So they can, like,
It's
face
actually
forward.
more strong. If you think even us,
Yeah.
let's think about, I don't know if you saw a lot of for them, is actually the legs. So they have more strength on holding and rolling the ball.
Oh man.
So they would just find any
I
vegetation.
feel so many times like I need to.
Yeah, just help you.
I had it once, I was driving, there was a
And as
little
plentiful as these guys were, we were always surprised when we came across these next guys.
Like to be seen or to get the flavor? Okay. Fair enough.
And is it always inactive termite mounts or is it active?
No, inactive.
Okay.
And you can see they're inactive because of the hole. Because when there is termites, they'll fix it.
The commercial mixers that you use on the farm.
Some of it has a little bit of air in it. Did you see the giraffe?
No.
On the way here?
Oh, tracks.
And the true?
You can't see. Did you see the giraffe?
Okay. Did you guys?
Blister beetle.
Yeah, because for defense, he lives like some toxin on the skin.
Oh, interesting. It's okay, it just hit me in the chest. Yeah.
Now this next clip pretty much spells out how most of our sightings went. We would turn around a corner, and sure enough, giraffe.
see the giraffe well? Or you have the car in the middle? They did the same road, but they're fine.
While following some unexpected tracks, we came across some new friends.
And look carefully in one direction where the cover is coming. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, there it is.
That's so cool.
Do they basically graze all the time while they're awake?
Mainly.
Yeah. They're so fat. But they're like solid, right? They're like solid, right?
Yeah.
The orange splotch with 4 disconnected black.
Now, despite having strict safety measures, we still knew how to have fun.
Yeah. This is how you get eaten by a leopard, Tom.
Is he doing a handstand against the right now?
Yes. Yes, yes, Tom!
Yeah.
Would not be surprised. I'm not joking. We have wildebeest in this area. Wildebeest can also make that size as well. So now we're gonna just track the lion. We say this morning we're gonna track the lion this afternoon. Did not expect that.
The tracks?
During our morning game drive, we did what was called the herbivore route, where we go around the reserve in a specific loop in a specific direction, counting the herbivores on the reserve. When we came across lion tracks, we knew that we had to go and look and see if we could find them. So our afternoon game drive, we picked up where we stopped off
Then you're gonna see
and kept
a
going.
tawny eagle
Okay.
and probably a battalier.
Okay.
That is when you see these 4 together, 100%.
But with the sun setting and light quickly fading,
Okay, guys.
we had to
So
call it off
outside of it
and
is,
start
sunset
heading
is
back
going
to the
down.
compound. But what happened
We have to
next,
get our way
no one expected.
back. Anton for Tekla.
Using our cameras, we were able to get good enough photos of the muzzles of these 2 lions that we were able to use their whisker spots to ID them. These were the Garanga boys. They came up from the south end of the reserve.
But the males can also, they can also hunt. Look at that, it's like, oh, it's going down. Here we go. Guys, we have a hunting. Oh my God.
Even though we didn't see them catch anything, these boys were well fed, and just seeing that behavior, everybody was in tears. Everybody was amazingly excited.
Starving.
With the light gone, we left the boys alone, and we knew that the next morning we had to continue on our herbivore route. Along with this clip, and with Tekla, we were able to, frame by frame, watch this little guy. And we were able to age him to about 1 to 4 weeks old. And yes, it was a boy.
You guys, you're not burning. Because we cannot really move this right now. Oh. And
it's quite lovely. So that we can all see. Yeah, they're gonna chill. It's when the majority is one side. Oh, they have a fight. You can see the expression. The level dagger. Guys, happy to continue our every route?
That was 1 more minute.
Okay, 1 more minute. I get it. I got it. That's cool, huh? The bondings to each other's like, because that's what I see the males at certain point, like around between 2 and 4 years old. It's like depending really like what's happening, how much food there is, like if they're being chased by the herd. They actually leave the herd together and then create the bachelor herd.
Please act natural.
Let's see the problem, the mechanical problem. Andrew, look at the back of the savannah.
Our bushwalk took us out to a Kope, a rock outcrop where we could look over the entire reserve and watch the sunset. Here, we were reinforced with why we are doing what we are doing. The drive back was in the dark, and it was just felt magical.
It's like a very stereotypical. You're looking for eyes. Yeah.
Finding the lions, being surrounded by a herd of buffalo, all the things that we really did not expect coming true to us in the first couple of days just made everything so special, and we really could not wait to see what would happen next.
If you see an animal and I'm like, cool, I will probably take the photo from you, not to upset you, but it's just so that I can make sure that we're doing things 100% ethically. You can take photos, you can enjoy.
We started our morning with Lantana removal. Lantana is a highly invasive plant from South America. In North America, we use it as a decoration. Here, not so much. Our bird lecture got interrupted when the tech that was replacing our water heater found a golden baboon spider. This, of course, prompted an impromptu lecture about the anatomy of spiders and their life history.
three parts, right? Head, thorax, cephalothorax. Spiders are different. Spiders are actually much older than insects. They're 450 million years old. Insects are much younger than that. And all spiders are predatory. Yeah, they're not herbivorous. So the cephalothorax is super important. It's got the eyes, so multiple eyes, totally different eyes than an insect, and then it's got primary eyes and then secondary eyes and other things too. And then what's on the abdomen? If there's no legs, why do spiders not have legs on their abdomen? Well, why? Why no legs?
Is it with the spinner?
Yeah, so it's like totally flexible to be able to move that abdomen to be able to, you know, do these amazing things, right, with the web. So yeah, totally different body than an insect. But I don't know what that top thing is. That's unique, I don't know. The little appendage coming up from the top, I don't know what that is. That must be
next to leg.
Next to leg, but if you look here.
On the way back from a drive, we bumped into a family of dwarf mongoose. These cute little guys were running back and forth across the road, playing on one side, but also keeping a lookout, because, you know, humans, danger. Okay, so we are, Alexander and I, we're just going to go take out the biobin, so compost. The reason we're going in two of us, because where we're at right now,
Right
there
there,
they are,
Baboons.
yep. So this is the pen, and then we have Nala camps. And the Nala camps, because of a breeding program, we're trying to reintroduce them. When they get fed, the baboons like to come and steal the food from the nyalas. Baboons are very big and they can be aggressive, so it just makes sense that you take two people. To take out the compost. One for a lookout, and another one to actually go and do the disposal. So. Grasshoppers. Yep. Alright, so this is our compost. That's Nyala Camp 1. And Nyala Camp 2. And then for the back, there's Nyala Camp 3A, and then 3B connects around the compound. It's difficult to see, but there was a baboon that was taking a look at us. So what are your thoughts so far?
I'm having a great time.
You having a great time?
I am.
Flight was long.
Sure, but I mean, I barely remember it now, like, 'cause that's old news.
Fair, very fair.
We're spending so much more time just already here, even just walking around, taking it all in. Hey, doggies.
What's the highlight so far for you?
I'm not a big fan of highlights.
Not a big fan of highlights?
It's condensing down experiences that do take place over days into one little, like, pinprick. It just doesn't really work.
Fair, that's very fair.
It's awesome. Experiences as a whole, I think.
Well,
Hey, maybe it's still to come, the one thing that I'll remember and I'll point to.
Absolutely. Awesome. So an important part of going out into any tall grass is tick checks. There are ticks here. They are much smaller than the ones in Ontario. They do not carry Lyme disease, which is good. But you can get what's called tick bite fever. And you always get a buddy to check you if you're going into really, really tall grass. Like us, where we were, there was some shorter tall grass where we can just check ourselves and we should be okay. I'm all right. Looking good. I figured that at this point it'd be appropriate to show you guys around the Askari house. The common areas, mainly the loungy area and the dinner area, are open and connected. So that if you were sitting at the table working on something, or somebody was on the couch, you could still have a conversation and feel included. And of course, in the corner tucked away, we have a little cabinet, our little shop for Askari, where we can buy things that then later go to help with conservation. And this was my room. I shared it with 3 other guys. We had mosquito nets if we needed them, luckily we didn't, and little cabinets where we could store our things. And around the corner, a communal bathroom. So this is our little office area, and every day we have a task. So we have our tasks, our duties, usually preparing or cleaning up after lunch or dinner. Then other tasks will include taking general data from weather, cleaning the pool, emptying the bio bin, etc. And if we're ever not sure, we do have descriptions of it. And then we have our pictures and descriptions of spiders, snakes, and scorpions that we can find here, including the dangerous ones and the common ones that are relatively safe. So one of the important things that we do here as part of working with Askari is we do game drives. So a lot of it has to do with seeing which animals are on the reserve, birds specifically, migratory birds. When you find these birds, you take notes. And so these are mine, and sometimes you're out for a couple of hours, sometimes you're out for many hours. And if you can take good notes as to what you see and where, and around what time, and numbers, then you can actually make a fairly comprehensive list of everything that you see here. I decided to take it a step further. I digitized it. I put it into a spreadsheet, and I'm trying to find what the ratio of these things are, both overall and per day what we see. It's quite interesting. And this one is probably one that, let's see if I can do this, right here. We had one of our water heaters replaced, and we found a baboon spider. It is tarantula-esque, but it's quite sizable. So this is the map of Pidwa Game Reserve, or Wilderness Reserve, I should say. So here's where we are. That's where we are. And yesterday, when we went to Langa, we went
across the river. Yeah, and then
somewhere around here, and then we went in here, and that's where we went for the sunset, I believe. Yeah. So we have all of this to explore still, and it's quite the property.
You know what pizza? There's homemade pizza recipe. I'm just saying I could really go for pizza. I'm gonna get off the pizza there. This is good. School every day. I mentioned my friend to go on pizza dates after class. Every day? Every day. Well, almost every day. Almost like okay, no, like 3 days.
What? Sorry? Okay.
So we can get some oxtails.
Oxpeckers? Now, of course, we had some friendly competition. Bird Wars was our 2 vehicles. Our entire team was split between the 2 of them, and the point was who can find the most species of birds.
Bless you. Thank you.
That would give you a good shudder. You know? We told her that we went first.
On the way back from Bird Wars, we heard that the brown hyena was back at the carcass. Although we didn't see it actually take the leg off of it, we did end up following it for a little bit, as it took an entire hind quarter and went down the road.
Well, Rory can. Rory.
No, this is too much pressure.
No pressure at all.
Tree frog pooped. So we're making a little slurry. And we're gonna check for wings because it just ate them off. We want to make sure everything floats to the top so we can see it.
And how do you know it's going to float to the top?
Because it's denser in the water.
Fluid's denser than
Water
water.
is denser than water.
And all life is water-based, as far as we know. So, you just use a dense fluid. This is a sodium nitrate solution, which was really heavy. You want to feel that. Feel how heavy that is.
Oh.
Yeah, my luggage was like mostly weight of Fecal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It really feels more than what you would expect.
Yeah. And I labeled it because I'm like, okay, this unknown heavy solution.
Yeah.
This is not cocaine.
Oh my gosh,
This is
imagine.
actually for fucking shit.
Imagine they like pulled you over here.
I think that's good. So we'll put this down right here on top of my piece of paper, so if anything spills, let's just put it on there. And then we're just gonna do a bit of a heavy pour again. And we're just gonna see if we can get something to pour this into.
Do you want a little cup or something?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Something small.
The test subject
Oh,
is just up there.
Yeah, the test subject is against the glass. Oh yeah, there's some cool stuff in there.
Tom?
Oh, thanks. Perfect. Is this a shot glass?
It is.
Excellent.
Shots of Fecal for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
This feels very EM.
Okay, so now if everyone wants, can you scoot down? So you got to go right down to eye level. So now we've achieved a meniscus. Okay, so this is exactly what we want. So Rory, we're just going to put this to the side. Actually, this is going to go right in the garbage. What I want you to do is I want you to take this cover slip. Oh, great. Take this cover slip, and I want you to put it right on top of the meniscus.
Oh, you literally just.
It's so delicate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Put it right on top of the meniscus. Perfect. Now we gotta wait. We're gonna wait we usually wait about 10 minutes. And then everything floats, it's gonna float to the top, it's gonna float to the top. And that's okay, because of the seepage, that's okay. And then what we're gonna do at the end of 10 minutes is anything that's smaller than these macro objects is gonna float to the surface. So your parasites, parasitic worms, and parasitic eggs will all be at the top. And then we're gonna take this, and then we're gonna put it immediately on a glass slide. And then we're gonna
Amazing.
So random.
Completely random. It is. But in our field, this is the kind of stuff that we live
The
for.
powder and the dust, right?
Our biology professor brought a microscope with him. Now this is a digital microscope with a bigger screen so that we can actually see it. So we managed to catch one of the moths that were flying around and put him underneath it.
Individual scales. Did you say disgusting?
Yes.
Amazing,
No,
guys.
you said interesting. No, yeah, I said interesting.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
What's with that eye? Is that after death? Like the striations in there?
I think those are fuzzes, man. They're just
Oh.
hairs that are around the eye.
Like even though in the eye itself, like all the white lines?
I think so. Let's see.
So I just want to take that off and put it right on the slide.
Yeah. Although, yeah, we've got.
It's hard with the gloves.
But it's a bigger teaser now.
Okay.
No, I use
We're
this.
talking about us being
Okay.
users, or?
No.
And then under the scope.
Put it
I
on the
didn't know
scope.
that was the word either. I was like, I assume they're talking about the water in here.
Oh yeah. Okay. We'll probably need a white background actually. So let's see. Yeah. Well, here. Let's use that. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry, I just touched it with my poop gloves.
No, it's okay. I've had worse. Much worse. Okay. We may not. Okay, let's move that up. Okay, let's focus this
I don't
puppy.
know if that's like a lot of dirt. Or
Let's
is
see
that
if
what we're
these
looking
are
for?
scales or something. So, pigmented.
Oh, cool.
They do look like
They
the,
look like
the
scales.
That's wild.
Wait, this is so cool that we saw it eat the moth too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Tom and I watched it earlier.
That was when I came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean these are the
Oh,
the
we
same
saw the whole
colors.
process. This is so interesting.
That's crazy.
So on the compound scope, it's because it's lit from below, so we will be able to see a lot more. But I mean, yeah, chances are this is gonna work. Now I'm curious about that thing though. So this long thing would be something if we had a compound, we'd zoom in on, see if it's got a mouth.
Yeah.
It's like, look at, you can see it's literally eaten the moth. Like if you look over here, like up, you can see like the internal guts.
That's so cool. That's a big mantis. Now, seeing this mantis just finished off our entire day. It was an amazing sight. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I don't understand, and he's so worried that the mother gonna be hurt that it's going in between almost the legs of the male. It's pushing away. It's like, get away, stay away, like privacy, guys. and it's obvious because it's something new, and they actually look after each other. So see someone completely mounting the mother, it can be like, oh my god, it's going to kill her, it's going to hurt her.
Thanks to the rain last night, we were able to get great tracks on the roads as we were going on our game drive.
There's a small one, it's a
Yeah,
big one.
I know,
So I'm wondering
there's
if
two.
it's like a white with a calf.
Yeah.
That would be
Or
incredible.
but that is depending like the toe and the rhino that have the toe, okay? The front one, if it's attached immediately to the side one, is a black.
Oh,
and it's also smaller.
Oh.
If the front one have a space from the side to toe, then it's a white. And it's much more bigger as well. Yeah. No, like kind of claim there. And you see the four because of the rain.
Now, the sable carcass that was left out is still continually being scavenged.
Because that's
And when we went and visited to see if anything else was around,
sorry guys.
we now saw that there was a different brown hyena there.
But this one has a notch.
So like,
Bottom left, this is another one from yesterday.
oh yeah, I see it.
You see? It's obvious, it's quite big.
No, it was not. Just like,
And you remember you didn't see a lot, but yesterday it was much more bigger. We almost thought it was pregnant.
yeah, it's fat.
This is a male.
Oh, okay.
So do the brown hyenas come together? No, never?
So they live together.
Oh.
With the brown hyena gone, we continued with our morning, which was to track down Sia.
Really like a lot of choice. We don't do the road.
Yeah.
And if it's at some point it's gonna just disappear.
We just gotta walk.
And we're going walking.
Now, she probably knows we're coming. She probably has
Oh,
heard
she already
this.
heard
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
She doesn't like when we approach too close to the car.
Yeah.
So in any case we have to stop, even if we were like just. We always always doing like you're not giving just for granted. Because a lot of time when you get close or you're in the riverbed, there is the echo of the signal. You have loud on both sides when you're getting crazy. Like, which one is the loud? At here, it's quite obvious, right?
That's getting stronger.
So, are we agree? Where is the stronger? On that side.
Right.
So I will try to go there with the road. We're gonna continue, and then we're gonna try it again. Now with the top. If you're walking with the top, you make a lot of more noise than if I go with the side.
Okay.
Listen.
Alarm call?
Impala.
Little did we know that this was a precursor to an amazing sighting. Shortly after getting into the bush, we figured out why all these alarm calls were happening.
She's eating it.
Okay.
4 is when her belly is completely round. 3 is lean tended to round. 2 is when she's lean, and 1 is when it's skinny. Like what we're using, and explain when we have lions, is actually we use the visibility of the hips. The more you see the bones of the lower back and the hips, the more she is actually skinny and the less she is eat.
Right.
If we get her 2-3 times in a row, and she's 1, then we might even bring her food.
Right. Okay.
Because that means she's starving.
Yeah.
This girl has been 3, 4, 5, probably sometimes 2, but she's doing great. And she just moved. She was completely on the other side. She was in Langa side. She crossed the river yesterday night, and she came here. The river is just there where we park. On the left side, there was the river. We have a lions here. But
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
We stayed with Sia for a good few minutes, just watching her, observing, seeing this whole scene pan out. Here is a cheetah, part of a former breeding program, and she's by herself since the boys were causing too much trouble, so they had to get moved. And by herself, she is hunting and thriving in this, what can only be described as a forested area. As you can see, Sia is looking around. Cheetahs are at the bottom of the hierarchy for big cats. Everything steals from them. So even though she's by herself, there are no leopards, there are no lions in this area, she is still nervous and making sure that nothing's going to come around and steal her kill from her.
She's gonna eat. It's a big one. It's a big boy. And she did it by herself.
Impressive.
How good it is. And if you think like cheetah, they normally use like open area. But Sia,
And as Sia was starting to get into the Impala, we, of course, started making jokes about how, since it's such a big Impala, if we take a couple of sticks, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Of course, humor.
from the back, because it's the soft part. This part is so soft. They know that if they go too deep on the chest, they're gonna get the guts.
I just heard a branch crack off in the distance, I thought. So they were coming up.
Yeah, because I told him, doesn't really matter now. She had us.
if they give enough space, then guys, one thing we can do now, enjoy taking picture. As soon as the other group come, we might move in there and leave them having this spot so they have a nice signing.
Finishing our time with Sia, we left her alone so that she can enjoy her meal, but also to make space for the other group to come in and enjoy their time with her. In the meantime, we went down the road to a different area to go for a different bushwalk. Along the way, of course, we had a little bit of traffic.
Because it hasn't developed completely the vertebrae themselves. They start to still grow the bones, right? So that is the part that like the neck is not straight, but it's still getting like that little bit of S-bended.
Little scoliosis.
Yeah, exactly. But because that's what I wanted to show you. It's a different soil and how the tracks stay. If it's really fresh, then you have, for example, that's like a wildebeest or the zebra. Then you can actually see properly how fresh it is, how like the age of the animals as well, like by the weight. You see how deep it is. If I compare to mine, this is fresh, this also is fresh. You see how deep it's going down my shoes? How deep it is going down this one as well. If you touch it as well, it's been raining, right? And now it dry up. These few hours that we've been with Sia, it's enough for a track to actually dry. But if I touch in the middle and you feel it that it's still a bit wet, that means you actually kind of just dig into the ground and the ground just absorbs the water. So maybe out like the surface is dry, but inside is still like wet. So by touching the track, you can get an idea how fresh it is.
Wow.
It's big because this soil is like the sand of the sea, where you actually walk and your foot look much bigger. Because the sand soil actually makes all the track much bigger.
Right.
Visible, easy to understand because of the wet feeling that you can actually touch, but careful to the sides. They look much bigger.
Okay.
What?
But we're gonna do a little bushwalk where I'm gonna show you like how the infiltration of the water change completely the color of the basalt, because it washes away the mineral and it is like a sedimentary erosion. It actually compacts all the mineral in the crack of the rock, and that's making like this white line. So sometimes you have a black rock with a white line in the middle. That's what's
interesting.
happening. If you have a line
From the mom.
Yeah, the mom will get a little bit closer and it would like,
Oh my
like
god.
deep down.
Like a little kid.
Little calf zoomies, basically.
That's amazing.
Those
Yeah.
Oh, the calf is drinking.
That is a dangerous place to be feeding. I mean, if mom has to go number 2.
Oh yeah, the calf is nursing. Oh
Yeah.
shit, man. And the one just below, the one that he just stood up now from the water behind the calf.
Yeah.
It looked like he was sleeping into the water.
I know.
I
Poor
feel
old thing.
it.
Yeah.
I feel him.
Aw.
I was like,
Age comes to us all, friends.
can't see anyone like with pinky nose, so I'm actually wondering if this one is. Oh, it's just finished. Oh yeah, oh god. This is unfair. This is too much empty.
Is this dam?
Yes, I never see this dam completely empty. We also pump this dam,
So we normally use like natural water. When it's winter time, we actually use this one as a last source of water. So there is a pump control just after the corner where we drive now. And there's 2 pipes that are filling up this dam.
Oh, there's a small calf right on the on the far right edge.
I see it. Yeah. I think that it's like the real last. It's the one without the horn, the mother. You see that doesn't have from the boss doesn't have.
You think she's the mother of that calf that's over by with the other one?
No, like, are you talking about?
I'm talking on the edge of the water.
9 o'clock, edge of the water, just below the heron almost.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, she doesn't have a horn, and it's more like let's catch up with the rest of the herd on that side.
After lunch, it was time to get to work.
I'm not joking. For this time is this one. No, that is the reservoir. That is the big reservoir we're gonna clean. Okay, we're gonna just
dump it.
All the water out. Absolutely, like.
I think it's sometimes you don't realize, right? Like I have some wash now and I can clean myself like my head. But you know how many times I end up like drinking water or all this kind of thing, or having this with people like, oh, do you want it? Oh, yes. And then you're like, absolutely, like. I think it's sometimes you don't realize, right? Like I have some wash now and I can clean myself like my head. But you know how many times I end up like drinking water or all this kind of thing, or having this with people like, oh, do you want it? Oh, yes. And then you're like,
It's removed the completely like that or like parasite or like snake, whatever, right? But the cow is not gonna have it. Once you bring it in the farm, you have to take concept higher up, they know where to breed. And if you look, there is like a really small chance that the cow gonna breed. Yeah, because they're not in the house.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
I've never been so clean.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Circulation nuts.
Sorry.
My circulation is gone. Can't drive.
Yeah, we're stuck here. Hey guys, at least we have a swimming pool.
One by one. Lay down.
Yeah, one by one.
Whitish color.
And the people who are here will be judging the winner. Because there can only be winners and losers. One per team will be a winner, and the other team will be a loser.
I'm going to take the first road right into the clearing. Will you go straight on towards like the broken dam area, and then we'll just meet up at the hill down along the river road again.
If you can get my finger. Okay, guys. you all wanted to see, I think it was fair to get it, but we normally not touch animals, as it's really for you. You've seen the change of color? So it's actually not changing just for camouflage, but it's changing also for stress. The fact that it's getting more dark is actually because there's more stress. Okay? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we get in there?
Yeah.
Can make a bit of light before it's
can.
coming and bite my nose. There we go.
Can everyone take a picture?
I see you come in and that you want to see, right?
Oh, he's beautiful.
We continued our drive into the night, and although we didn't see lots of animals, we did get a couple of cool sightings, like these chameleons who were on branches literally over the road.
Flip up the knothorn. Oh, I got you. Because of the feet that have free toe, it can actually grab very well the branches, and that's given a lot of more like flexibility. But that he allowed also to reach branches above him, because he can literally keep the back feet attached and put all the body up until he reach the second branch, and then with the strength he's gonna use the first.
Thursday was another day that we dedicated to work around the reserve. Our first stop was the Gasalati River, so that we can collect stones to fill in the big holes.
It's good. Really good. It's actually like super warm.
Is it?
It feels like warmer than it gets in Ontario, even at like the end of summer.
Ooh.
Really nice. Stop.
Anyone have any ideas why Botany trees will grow in thickets like that? For those of you who weren't with me, did Tekla just tell you the difference between track and sign?
No, we didn't.
Okay. So track is obviously the tracks. Sign is things like feeding signs. That's just glass. And that's a
After our infield lecture, we continued on to the roads that needed repair.
Get some before closing.
Called my name.
So we're gathering sand and gravel for erosion control, and it's here.
Is that Mike? I think
That's Micah.
Yeah. So this area,
it's beautiful.
This area used to be known for mica mining. There's about 27 abandoned mines on the Greater Makalali, and it was mostly for mica.
Wow.
Which of course used to go, well, it is still used in things like makeup. So if I have to...
Yeah, you can see the glitter.
It's very glittery. Okay. and that sticks quite well. It's also used in like certain like computer boards and stuff like that.
Even though it's an abandoned mine, that doesn't mean we didn't find wildlife.
Please help! Yeah, that's
Do you want any further down that way?
No. You don't want it too spread out.
Watch out.
This process of laying down stones and then gravel on top, and then wetting it down and compacting it, helps prevent erosion in the future uses of this road.
You want to do this? It's all gonna compact.
In total, there were 2 trips with all 10 of us going to the mine to get gravel to put down. And once we were finished, it looked like a brand new road. You couldn't feel the bumps, and it was protected for the future.
Okay.
Then we can take it.
And just because it's a day full of work, doesn't mean that we can't have fun while doing it.
Ready?
Even the adults who were in charge of us, their inner student came out as they were enjoying, no, shenanigans.
3, 2, 1, jump. I don't know if that was a good one. We might have to do that again.
Hang it right. Did it.
And holding and kissing.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe just get a little bit too intimate.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, cheese. And then I'll do one like this.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to back up for 50. 1, 2, 3, yay!
Yay! Oh, it's too weak.
Dirty hands, clean money.
By the time we were done at the reservoir, the light was fading, which meant going back home in the dark. After a good night's sleep, we were back at the Lantana removal for round 2.
Oh, ow.
Thorns.
Yeah, it's kind of all over the place.
There you go.
Help that much.
Ooh. And then it had some coppice on the side, so I want to give it a bushy on the sides as well. By doing selective application of the herbicide to only the cut off Lantana stumps, we were targeting the root systems, helping to get rid of it permanently. This also helps in not accidentally killing off native species of plants. After this second round of removal, we had such a big pile of Lantana that we actually decided that it made more sense to have the tractor come by with a giant trailer than it was to try and remove it by pickup. As I mentioned previously, there are baboons that come to the Nyala camps and steal the food. It just so happened that through the kitchen window and with my long lens, I was able to capture these guys as they were doing just that. During the afternoon game drive, Ryan took us down to one of his favorite spots near the river. Of course, he checked to make sure that I was safe by checking for any suspicious rocks with nostrils by tossing a pebble into the water and waiting. And nothing came out. Threw another one, nothing came out, so we were safe to walk around.
Oh, there's some good skipping stones.
Apologize for encouraging that behavior.
I didn't think we all encouraged it.
It's nice. I'm glad I got the house.
Yeah, in front of the house.
I opened a name in my mind. Now it's another word.
Being a conversation that goes two ways, right? Yeah. With whatever, but they will be able to make concessions.
Well, wait till we finish here, because if they're just there, they're gonna come, and we're gonna be stuck in a Boma with buffalo. And it's taking another way.
We just fill all of them?
Okay, I'm gonna show you how much you can get.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Just in the middle. Here we go. That's it.
That's all, eh?
Yes. Just like this in each tire.
Spread it out a bit more, though.
Another day of work, but this one had a little bit of a weird twist to it.
Yes. You okay with it? Yeah.
We had to collect fecal samples to check for parasites at all of the breeding camps. And of course, a great way of making these animals go poop is by feeding them. So, first thing we do, we go out and we make sure that the place is okay, and then we give them some feed.
Like, if you have, for example, a situation where we need to deworm them.
Other ant larvae or
What X? Can you recognize that female?
I was wondering if
It's a boy.
Oh, the feed.
Oh, yeah.
leftover feed.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't have a bunch.
That's awesome. You found that here?
Yeah, because we were here before and we were looking at them.
Oh, nice.
Although it wasn't my intention, if you listen closely, my action cam actually picked up the alarm sound that these ants give off.
You know what this plant is? It's very pretty, and it's purple on the bottom.
It's like a family of the rose.
Yes, he's a brave man.
Look at the horn of this guy. He just throws some food. Ah, okay. So this is a female. She's old, and if you look on the mouth, she doesn't have a teeth.
Oh, this is the one.
Oh, look at the tail of the buffalo there.
So curled up, eh?
You see how they curl it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is when they stress. A lot of animals, when they show that curled tail, is actually a sign, is a warning sign. Rhino do, and buffalo do. They get...
They just poop.
He's seeing.
He's dialed it in.
Okay, let me
look,
come
there's
there,
another one coming.
and I'm gonna give you
Yeah. Like a waterfall.
On the way back to the
It's
house,
definitely on that
we had
tree
some
somewhere.
bird sightings. And while the rest of the car was looking at another bird, I saw this beautiful eagle on one of the electric poles.
Yeah.
Where is it, Alexander?
All of 3 seconds.
It's on the closest part of the tree. There's a
Yeah,
there it was.
It's a juvenile yellow-billed kite. I was
Oh.
actually thinking about that.
What is?
The raptor?
Yellow-billed
Yeah.
kite.
Oh.
Oh, it's not an eagle.
Nope. That's huge.
I think we'll do a microscope review and then we'll jump right in. So, Kristen, microscope, light from below. We've got a light, a mirror, a condenser. This actually allows, you see the amount of, watch the slide, you can adjust the amount of light. This is going to be important because depending on the objective you use, you want it, like if I had full light and I was at the max, it would like blind me.
Yeah.
So this is what you can lower the amount of light as needed. This is ×4. If you want to look at
After lunch, we finally took all of our samples that we collected in the breeding camps, and then we went and actually looked to see whether there was any kind of parasitic load.
and then we're gonna chew it up. And we're gonna churn it, and then we're gonna put the strainer on it. We're gonna fill it all the way up to the top, and then put a cover slip on top, and then we're gonna leave it. And it's gonna sit there, and it's gonna rise up for 10 minutes, and then we're gonna put it right onto a slide. Okay, so we're gonna do that. But before we go into that part, the practical part, I want you all to see what we're going to be looking for. These are the worm eggs. Okay, we might see some adults, but actually we're more concerned about eggs, especially if there is a huge amount of eggs. Because what does the eggs mean? What does that mean? If you have all these eggs, it means reproduction. So a lot of parasites are hermaphroditic. They have both male and female body parts. They do not need male and female to mate. They mate with themselves. So you have one, it becomes self-reproducing, boom, it can generate hundreds of thousands of eggs a day. Like a pinworm can make 100,000 eggs a day. It's ridiculous, right? And that would show up in the feces. So what does a parasite do? We'll start there. What is a parasite?
Something that leaches off a host.
Something that negatively affects the host. The host is negatively impacted, resource-wise, food availability-wise, nutrient-wise, whatever, and the parasite benefits. So it's a negative, positive relationship. So it's important to note that not all parasites damage the host directly. Some parasites will consume nutrients before the host can get it. Does anyone know a human parasite that does that?
So this kind of work that we were doing here took up most of our afternoon. And I don't want to bore you guys, but I do want to show you the cool footage of the actual work that goes into conservation. So enjoy the sped up version of it. Here, Tekla, the resident biologist at Askari, was explaining to us how they would always count the eggs, which basically did averages, whereas the method that we were using was more concerned about presence. Of course, like good little children, everybody got a turn. With the hard work done for the day, we went out for one last drive and called it a night. What an amazing ending to the week. This way. Where are we going?
Kruger.
Sunday saw our earliest day yet. We woke up at 4:30 in the morning so that we can get onto our transit to get to Kruger National Park. The sunrise on the drive-in did not disappoint, and neither did the views. As soon as we got into the park, our first thing we saw was a jackal, followed by a wildebeest.
You wouldn't be like 100% fully grown yet. That's crazy.
We bumped into our first herd of elephants shortly thereafter, and it was such a magical experience to see a very, very young baby following its mother through the tall grass, just barely able to stick its trunk above it. And this herd did have a couple of teenagers, and our knowledgeable guide gave us a very excellent rundown of the life history of these elephants.
Seems to kind of separate a bit.
Making our way through the park, we had the option of taking the road more traveled, the pavement, but we chose not to. The sandy roads offered us glimpses into other animals that we didn't exactly have the opportunity to see from the main road. Shortly after our lunch at the Satara Rust Camp, we bumped into a whole herd of buffalo, some 200 plus individuals. Making our way past some watering holes, we found some angry logs and suspicious looking rocks with nostrils.
So what's obviously, I'm sure you guys have been told about elephants digging holes and stuff for water. Obviously makes a clean version of water.
Yeah.
Even though our day at the park was coming to an end, we still enjoyed all the views on the way back to Askari.
Are these different? The vanilla pies are way better. I have another one? I think I should try.
Can I be a greedy bloke?
Yes, you can be a greedy
I'm so glad that got on video.
The gecko on the outside of the window. It's pixelated. On Monday, we were up at 6 in the morning, so we got to sleep in a little bit, which was nice. But we were out on the game viewer in the Buffalo Open System doing our herbivore route and catching up on data collection.
Oh, is that what the bean? Okay, Tekla was talking about beans, but I'm always on the opposite side of the viewer. So I could never tell what she meant by beans. So those are beans. Hyena beans. Okay.
As we made our way around, we came across this cool looking termite mound with a tree coming out of it.
Thanks for sharing. Totally got that on the radio. on video.
And it kind of sounded like Harry Potter style.
The massive leopard tortoise. What is the funniest thing a student's ever done here?
Funniest thing a student has ever done here.
Or something that made you go.
Well, we had 2 years
Even though
ago,
we were
brought
out and
a
spending
couple
some time in nature, we did still need to catch up on some studies. In the afternoon, we had a lecture on insects.
Yeah, rippers, right? The back legs. And it's also got a little bit of a scoop on its head, right? To help get the ball rolling, so to speak, right? Okay.
Is that done? Good?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, we're going through that. Lost them secondarily, like a lot of sticks, not all sticks, but a lot of stick insects, like the ants, stuff like that. So they had wings and then lost them. And these guys, and have you guys seen springtails before? The little columbola, same as them. They're just primitive insects that they kind of branched off and never evolved.
So after our lecture, we made our way out to Langa for a bushwalk. And the first thing that we found that was fairly big was a termite mound.
Between the different termite colonies we find. Did you find that manta?
No, it was so tiny.
Look, there's one right here too.
What's the giant grasshoppers? What are they called?
It's probably like, some species.
Did you
of
look in there,
locusts.
Jay?
I did.
Pretty cool.
The goo term.
They're actually like, they're moving up.
Oh, it's just termites. Yeah. So they make tunnels on the trees that they protect it from the sun.
Now, I didn't want this video to be just from my perspective, because there was lots of us here, students and teachers. So I passed off my camera to one of my classmates so that she could catch things from her perspective and the conversations that she had with others.
Oh, it went on the other side.
Underneath you?
Yeah,
Would you like to be on my vlog?
Absolutely not.
Hey, Mies.
This is unconsensual.
No, I didn't get you in.
Okay. Oh, well, now I am.
Just don't walk behind me.
What?
Don't walk behind me.
You're telling me what to do.
I turned it, don't worry. Oh.
What is that?
It's not a giraffe. Is it a zebra? Impala? Kudu? Yeah. Is it these tracks? These little ones? No.
don't see any development. To me, it looks like everything. Could be. Might not be.
Oh, wildebeest. Okay, this is zebra.
Good job.
Wildebeest is when it's wider in the middle, right?
And it's got 2 toes. And
Yes.
you're thinking of buffalo.
Oh.
Buffalo are kind of round.
I need to get that off video. I just got it wrong like 5 times in a row.
I got video of
I turned it off right when they started grunting.
The dust coming up and...
Yeah, I'm just vlogging.
Oh, this is your vlog. Oh, like, okay, so I don't
Just like
necessarily have to talk, or I do.
Well, it was mostly just a video of me getting the track wrong like 5 times. I guessed it and Ryan's like, no.
Gotcha.
I don't even know what day it is.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wonder what it is.
Look at it.
He's biting.
Oh yeah, when he gets in, like he tries to dig by bite right there. Yeah.
The cool thing about walking around in the bush means you can find really cool things, including bones.
Oh, so is it like
And
a...
it's got a spine.
Oh, I see.
So you see, it's possible.
Is it like a femur or something?
I'm actually thinking.
But it's tiny.
It's really tiny.
Is it a baby?
Might be a
That's
tiger.
it.
Yeah, might be a tiger. Not a baby.
Is it right here?
Yeah, because it has another part of it. So if you want, it's kind of like this part. Then you have this, and then you still have that. This part.
And of course, under strict supervision, there's always time for some shenanigans. And of course, I wanted things from the teacher's perspective as well, so I passed it off
Here
to
we
one
are.
of
We're going to be collecting a piece of these thorns. So this tree is really cool, this acacia, because it enters into a commensal relationship with, or mutualistic relationship with species of fire ants. So the regular thorns are really small, like this big, but you see that the tree is actually modified and grown these much larger, impressive thorns, and these are actually not part of their defense strategy. They're actually part of homes for the ant colonies. So the ants will go into these thorns and live in them, and that's the way that the tree uses them to protect itself. So essentially it's like its own little bodyguard. So the tree is usually totally isolated. There's no other trees growing around it, gets full sun, and is able to grow in more successful conditions because of this relationship with the thorns. Well, we've been unsuccessful in finding scorpions. We've been looking, flipping rocks, doing headstands, but alas, no scorpions. So we're going back tonight. We're going to be looking for some of them under black light. Cool thing is some of these organisms will fluoresce, so it makes them a lot easier to do that. And when we look for them in the garden, we'll be looking for that characteristic ghostly silhouette. As you know, with scorpions, big claws are good, small tail is good, big tail is bad, small claws are bad. Evolutionary adaptations to maximize certain features for the best possible defense and hunting strategy. Wish us luck. This is my absolute favorite herbaceous plant we've seen. I'm going to introduce you to it. Look at this thing. Look at this beautiful thing. It's got all these beautiful knobs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and all these beautiful things here. It's super tall, stands out among the rest of the grasses. Beautiful plant. Look at this one's covered in ants. Look at the ants have actually moved into this particular knob. The flowers are really small and tiny, but again, very neat to be able to see such an awesome plant towering, taller than me, towering over these grasses. Oh, are you hungry? Look at all these beautiful apples here. This is a poison apple. These apples are actually so deadly that if you were to consume one or even lick the juices, you must go to the hospital visit. Look at how many of them there are. They've completely spread throughout this field. There's absolutely nothing that isn't apples. If you can imagine being like a young animal trying to learn what to eat and what not to eat, you have to pay pretty good attention in a place like this. I love this African sand. Look at it. High in iron, red color. It's like old. Like, look at this. It's just sand. I mean, nutrient deprived for the most part. If you look carefully under the bushes, you'll see that the O layer is almost non-existent. You can actually walk into this area and see there's literally almost no organic material. Any nutrients that decompose literally just essentially get reconsumed every year into these low quality grasses. So burning here is a good thing. You know, it removes this biomass, adds a little bit of organic material, allowing, you know, more nutrient enriched soil to come. Problem, I guess, with the soil though being sand is there is nutrient leaching. So the trees are usually fine. They can access nutrients deeper in, but the rest of the soil, I mean, as you can see, it's pretty poor quality. From an ecosystem management perspective, it's something important to keep in mind. You know, this is not an area where farming really is that viable. The soil is so poor, you'd have to be able to use it for maybe once and then move on the plot. My favorite tree in the savanna. So this is knobthorn. This is giraffe's favorite tree. You can see they've actually eaten most of the leaves until the canopy goes all the way up. You can see on that branch there, the knobs, that's in young wood, but old wood takes on this really beautiful appearance, this folded in bark, all this beautiful folding. So this is knobthorn, and they can reach absolute incredible heights.
On the way back to Askari, we came across these two male impalas fighting for territory. While we were there, this was peak, or just the start of, the rut season for them.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's good. Right. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? And you seem to really have the passion.
This is the scorpion burrow.
The most important part, right?
The next best thing for scorpion.
Is that the antline or is this an antline? Yeah. A lot of them do.
Another one takes over.
You gotta see their mouths.
But as I say, it's quite rare because
Beetle bugs, they're like squat, chubby, little with gigantic jaws.
While you're on a bushwalk, if you allow your eyes to just defocus, you'll see that the entire ground is quite literally moving, because there are just so many insects and so many ants.
Look how sticky it is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I've basically been, but maybe I'm not a good bait. Like I haven't been taken.
Anybody home?
You might want to try someone else.
It kind of seems like nobody home.
Oh yeah? Oh, cool. This is a velvet ground. Oh, see him trying to get him? Okay, that's the antlion trying to get at that guy. I just don't want to send too much stuff in there. Oh, yeah. Okay, watch. See how he slips? He's like, I can't get out. That's cool. If not, he has to wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or get eaten.
Yeah. Ladies are the boss.
This
over
was
here,
pretty
right?
much the conclusion of our Monday. So at this point, there's only a couple days left, and we're all enjoying whatever time that we can spend in the field.
kind of thing you need to do. But you
We
try to
started our
look for the
Tuesday
customer.
very
Like,
close to the Askari
not be
house.
so bad
In
if
fact,
the
right in its
customer
backyard. Today's mission was the removal of prickly pear.
I poisoned this prickly pear with some volunteer in February, and you can see they're all molting brown.
Of course, while we're out in the
dead.
bush, Tekla gave us a little bit of a
That's what we
rundown
want.
as to what we can expect
That
with
means
the
that
prickly
you
pear.
see this little pore here, this little hole. When they are alive, these one are the cause of your little thorn, the one that is sticking in your hands. Each thorn can actually be a seed and can spread around. So if this one, we're gonna remove it mechanically and cut the leaf and throw it into the ground, that's gonna grow up again. That's the reason why we need to inject some poison and go chemical and not mechanical.
While doing our walk, we found a tunnel for a baboon spider. So, of course,
This is the
what
one
do
that is
most
make you
environmental
jump when they
students
come
do?
out.
We stick a piece of grass in it and see if anyone's home.
Come on, just show up. I can see you. Like this. Oh, you can actually see we start to even get flower and fruits. So for this one, the first thing, we might need to come back and fill it up with our bottle again. We're going from the top leaf. You just inject each of this leaf, and then you inject the main stem. But it's better for like a plant like this one, it's better more than less. So don't be nice. Be careful, please, because you're gonna see these one. These are the thorn that you see, and the one that you try to avoid because are the biggest one. But these little node, as explained before, they're actually full. These little white node are full of little thorn, and as soon as you grab them, your hand is full. So please don't touch your face until we're back home, even if you have gloves. Don't get too close when you inject the poison. The reason is if you get the perfect middle of the leaf, there is no pressure. If you get a little bit on the side, there is a big pressure from the leaf that is gonna spit the poison out. Not all, but just few drops. But if you close enough, that it can spit back on your eyes or on your mouth. It happened before, that's why I have to say. So yeah, we normally do it before getting fruits, because before getting flower. You know, like that is what they use to attract animal. Birds love the fruits, primates love the fruits. We have baboons, as you saw it, as you see it every day. They love that. It's actually really nice fruit, to be honest. The fruits of the prickly pear. They do jam as well. But the problem is like then they eat this. They throw away half of the fruits, or they take it with them, bring it on the top of the tree when they feel safe, and then they start to chewing and leaving like most of the fruit and the seeds around. And that's why, unfortunately, it is such a hard plant to die in general. You can actually see the thorn. Is it? But actually, this plant adapts very well. It's coming from South America and been imported for decoration. If you look around, a lot of gardens everywhere in the world, they actually have a prickly pear. That's gonna be your second obsession after the Lantana. Cool, guys. You can syringe and poison the plant.
And with
Yeah,
that,
two
we were
lines
sent off
for
to work
each
to
leaf.
get rid
Yeah,
of
you
the
pass
prickly pear.
through the leaf.
Oh, I
You
did.
got like
Okay.
need to be nice and gentle to get the needle in. The needle in. Then you can
It's going good.
Yeah, sometimes there's there's too much pressure, like doesn't go.
That might be also because there is air in the syringe. So when you put it up,
Are you ready for bird testing?
Oh yeah.
Level 3?
Oh, I don't think they use these ones. I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Yeah, the needles sound cheaper.
Yeah, right.
These are all done.
Section down.
No. Oh. Sorry.
Sorry, Kristen.
It's okay.
You guys got it?
Supportive group here.
So what are we doing?
Alexander.
Poisoning,
Do you mind
prickly
if I
pear.
give it a shot?
It's
Or how
also
quick?
poison.
I think most ones prickly pear are
It's
they?
invasive.
Yeah.
And all its little
Maybe I'll
filaments are
do,
seeds, so it can spread very easily.
With a little bit.
And it's over
What
there.
are very Can I take like just a little?
Okay, good. I think that's done. Looks done. Good job, everybody. I think that's all done.
Did we get the base? On the way back to the Askari house, we came across what looked like a seed pod. It turned out to be a Baobab fruit.
The fruits is fine sour.
And for the record, no, we didn't try it. This one looked like it was eaten by a baboon.
There's one hidden behind this one.
No, he looks up there. Maybe about 8 to 10.
And how long is their lifespan usually?
Normally, when I looked it up last time, I think they said like in the wild they last 12 to 15 years.
Such a weird animal.
They're so quiet for being so big.
At first, we were a little bit confused by this behavior. But then we figured it out. The giraffe is using the branches to scratch itself where it can't reach itself.
Yeah. I want to see that roller roll again. Where is it? There it is. Oh, not just hand in the tree.
Of some page of this book that represent their family. We're gonna see if we are gonna use the key in the correct way. In that case, we're gonna find the proper ID of the tree. Once we kind of recognize the tree we already know, then we're gonna try some new one and ID the one that we actually asking ourselves who they are from the beginning of this week.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have unfortunately enough tree book. Somehow they walk into the bush and they disappear.
This will be points.
Oh man.
Yeah. So everyone has to use, I think.
Which book
this
is that one
key.
that you have, Ryan? You have.
The that is different from the one that Olivia has right now. That's
Yeah.
also is an Langa and
Do you have
Kruger
it as well?
So you should have the tree that we have here. In case you are struggling, then we can just borrow the book of someone. That the seed pods are actually used to remove the irritation of the eye.
Okay, they all got it, so you can tell them all in general.
So the boil of the seed pods and the evaporation of the seed pods with the air actually is going to be just use if you have any irritation. You put just your face.
Yeah, it's looking around.
Peanuts, salted peanuts, biltong, and Smarties.
After the sun had set, we went back to check our insect traps, where we used a mercury vapor light and a UV LED light, and just to compare which one's more effective at attracting insects.
You know what's really cool? If you look at through the cabin, you can actually see the colors.
Oh, yeah.
On the wall.
That is cool. Oh, yeah. I saw my first mosquito today.
Oh, nice. Right on. Dude, have we had rain? Since we've been here?
We just got the like blast on like the start. Oh, you weren't here yet.
Might have been before I got here, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go kick it around. But it is funny, right, to be in Africa and you've got sort of malaria on your mind and you're like, I haven't seen one darn mosquito this whole trip.
Yeah.
You saw one.
Yeah. Yeah, like when I said that to Janelle, she's like, that seems wrong.
I know.
Ooh, there's a lot of them.
Oh, yeah. Looks like this one's winning so far.
Oh, it is. Wow.
Okay. Got
Alright.
flies on
June
there.
bug, little guy down there.
Bugs,
Couple of
some
June
moss.
bugs. Nice.
All right. Well, maybe we give it a few more minutes, let things build up on both sides. And
Ultimately, the experiment partially failed because we were running the mercury vapor light off of a power bank and it died and we didn't realize it, so there were no bugs on that one.
Vibrator.
Close to town, there was a giant baobab tree. The local farmer, on whose property this tree is on, came out and gave us a rundown about the history of this place. This tree is over 4,000 years old.
Probably.
Are we doing it? Okay, we're gonna see how many people we can get around.
stretch yourself.
Don't fall on me.
Okay, let's call pass. Is this a one-person thing or like?
Just keep going. Switch it. We'll switch
Yeah,
it.
you can fit.
We'll switch.
Dark.
It's warm. What if it's close? That would be really sad. It's the end of the centuries. So realistic. I'm wondering what he was saying.
All right. Now, how can you capture Tom and Alex in the same shot?
Oh, got it. I got it.
Yes.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
Jeez.
This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Just give me a little beat.
Why do they have to raise the box like that?
those shores around the back?
Where do you think you're gonna get a cooler? Okay, thank you. Yep. What's that? Oh, yeah. But it's not a fun animal.
It's not a fun animal.
I'm gonna get the springbok burger too. I actually really want the burger.
Go for it.
Don't judge me. Don't.
I ended up getting a steak, and it was delicious.
Oh, get out of the way, kids. $15.
Alright. Hey guys!
Everybody smile!
So yeah, I'm not in there. There we go.
Get an error message on the camera. How does that even happen?
Do these come with fries? Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. I
And
think I'm going to replace seasonal vegetables with the Kruger steak with fries.
Well, those jobs are cool, but they're not travel jobs.
Yeah.
That's how they want to travel with you guys, right? They're not traveling with you. That's good. Well, they're good.
We've got rain. Not a storm like last time, but we've got rain. So we're supposed to go for a bushwalk, check on Sia. I believe that we are going to adjust the schedule a little bit, so we're collecting our camera traps. And after we collect the camera traps, we're going to analyze those, and hopefully the rain will stop by the afternoon, and we're going to do the bushwalk with Sia in the afternoon. So we shall see. And everybody here is looking at me like I've grown an extra head as I'm talking to the camera.
I don't bar much more than I don't think it's
You guys are being cornered. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna change the temperature. I'm gonna warm it up. One down. That's so good. We want that. We don't bother too much about us.
right on your leg.
In general, you can handle the rain. It's not that bad. But while you're driving in an open vehicle, it kinda sucked.
We have animal.
Our morning game drive was to go out and collect the camera traps that we had set up. So now, when we got back and dried off, we got the chance to actually check them out and see what we had.
Yes. Well,
At this point in the trip, one of our professors had to leave. He had to go home early because of other commitments that he's had.
you should see this.
Yes, Cam.
Good job.
Carrying off or something.
Oh wow, that's cool.
That is cool.
It's an Impala.
Single?
It's
Oh, I
an
got that. I
Impala. You
didn't
can
go
actually
away.
see the back of the
the
wheels
legs, yeah.
with the fluffy black.
How happy it is.
It's not even late, it's 7:30.
Trotting along. Gosh, girl.
I'm recording that? Yeah.
And since we got caught on these camera traps as well after we set them up, we made for some great laughs.
Good one. Thank you.
Jay's just like wandered off.
I don't know.
I went to pee, and you're, I think, like, don't pee in front of the truck.
There's such a weird
2141.
You're so cool.
Yeah.
like
What's this?
African civet walking. And you can just put there Sid's Road Junction, Ted's Road.
Okay, second last day. We just came back from a game drive. It's a little bit wet today, so it's a little bit damp. But here's an important thing that I want to show. My long lens, right? See how it's just staying like that? It's not supposed to do that. So it looks like there was some dust or something that got into the mechanism, and now it's stuck. So if you have an external zoom lens, make sure to take good care of it. I'm probably gonna have to send this up for repair or for cleaning or something, and we're gonna see what happens. But yeah, I'm just happy that this happened near the end of our trip and not at the very beginning, because that would have been that would have been a bad thing. First thing, just arriving to South Africa, and it's not. Oh, there we go. Got some movement. Got a little bit of range moving now. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Yeah, definitely gonna send it out for cleaning or repairs, depending on how much that costs. Yeah. The surprising thing was that despite the rain and dampness, we were expecting not a lot of animals to be out, but we actually saw a lot. Handy dandy book. We saw roughly like 50 sightings, 50 animals, you know, plus or minus a few. So it was actually a good drive. We avoided some areas just because with the rain and the ground being anywhere between like granite, sand to clay based, we avoided the areas that were clay based, because if you go in there with your game viewer, you're gonna get stuck. And we didn't want that, especially with all of us sitting on the vehicle. But it was pretty good. It was a good drive. We had a bit of a break halfway through, so we went out early morning, and then we came back, had a coffee, went back out, came back in. People have changed into dry clothes and put on blankets and things. So yeah, time for another coffee and time to do some data entry and pull photos off my camera. We'll see what we got. On the way to Langa for a bushwalk, one of our teammates found a snare wire. So we had a little impromptu lesson.
But it's cutting the snare. If I cut the snare, the shape stays the same, but the animal can actually pass through and you cannot stop. And if the poacher is around and look for it, and we check with the bino, you will still see the circle from far. You need to get really close to actually see the cat. So that is the best way to actually play against them. But this one, unfortunately, I think that is for warthog, and it's not a poacher.
Thanks to the rainfall and the type of soil that we were walking through, there were so many tracks on the road that every few 100 meters we would stop, take a look, and kind of inventory what animals we could see coming through.
Is it from Janitor Circle?
Nope.
Squirrel.
Nope.
Baboon?
Oh, baboon. You can see the fruits.
The seeds.
The seeds from the fruit. And also, there's three animals that they actually use rocks that they put on. One is baboon, one is a vervet, and one is a jackal. Yeah.
So I've prepared something for all of you. So maybe we can just turn off the lights. Oh. You have to go through freedom,
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me go through the bedroom, guys. There we go.
So the Askari staff put together a little presentation for us with highlights from the last 2 weeks that we were together. They presented us with our certificates for our bird nerd test, so our ID skills with birds, and then we started to go through our merits and demerits. These were positive and negative points that we attributed to each other during our stay here, and it was completely for fun. So we would write down why we were getting this merit or demerit, and at this point we were pretty much just reminiscing about the cause of said merit or demerit. And as you can tell, there were 2 charts. So some of us had a few more demerits or merits than others.
I would like just again to thank all of you. This was a challenging year, to say the least. And you guys stuck with it. You didn't give us a hard time. Sorry. I thought you were gonna yak. I was like, juice. I've lost completely my train of thought.
You stuck with us. You stuck with us.
And you made this trip incredible. You guys are great. You know that I love this place, and I will never forget our trip together.
Okay, and thank you, Jay and Kristen, for fighting the most tedious battle I've ever even heard of to try and fucking get us here. That was
Guys, I'm gonna add as well my little speech. Thank you so much. From the first day, it's been amazing. Like, you're such a great team, honestly. All together, you just stuck together. You were passionate about everything we said, and you were like sponge. You wanted to know. You wanted to absorb every knowledge about the bush. I said when you arrive, you will go to Canada as a little guide, and I think you really are right now. And I'm so proud of all the work that you've done. So thank you. And yeah, I hope to see you guys again. Honestly, this house is always open for you.
Okay, so now the old duck speaks. All right. Firstly, Jay, thank you. Thank you for sticking with me, helping me fight the fight, and for getting everybody here. Okay, without that man, I don't think it would have been possible. So, big thank you. I've got to warn you guys, it wasn't easy, hence why there are stretches in the But you know what? We were determined. From the get-go, we were determined. As soon as challenges started hitting us, we fought back, okay? And when meeting you all, it was so worth the wait. Yeah. I promise you now. It's my first time meeting all of you, and I've got to say that, like with the girls that have been here, and then you guys, you've just made it so incredible. Seriously. Thank you to Fleming College. I'll bring the battles, that's all I can say. I will fight the fight, I promise you, but we will see you all back here again. One day or another, I promise. And it has been an absolute pleasure hosting you, having you here. Thank you for all being so engaged and just really living the dream. Take a little piece of Africa back in your heart, please. Yeah. You've all breathed its air. So it's part of you now. It's in you. All right. And come back and visit us. Don't forget us.
You're stuck with us for life.
we'll stay in touch, and it's gonna be hard, but it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, he's my adopted son, so it's cool. It's all good. Yeah, so just wishing you all the very best for the future. Yeah, Ryan.
And this is how we concluded our time at Askari. Our second last day, we ended up going down to Makalali. Pidwa Reserve is also part of the greater Makalali Reserve. So, of course, since we're really close to it, we went down to see that part of the reserve, how it's managed, and what it looks like.
Right side, Rory.
As we made our way through the reserve, a few members really needed to use the bathroom. But because of the amount of lines that are on the reserve, safety issues became a concern. So we stopped by a local guide school so that we could use their facilities.
We're watching these cars go.
While driving on some of these roads, we could see why in Pidwa there's a big push for erosion control. Some of these roads were not that fun to ride over.
Just quiet.
Yeah, exactly.
This river crossing was probably by far the most interesting one. So because we were at a low water point, at a high water point, those pillars on the sides of the other vehicle, those would be just seen enough to guide you to where that actual quote-unquote bridge is.
I'm just like, I want to so bad.
Me too. You can see what's in there, you know?
Another vehicle that we passed from the Makalali Reserve gave us a heads up about this next encounter. We didn't know exactly how close this herd was going to get to us, but man, were we ever surprised.
Yeah, that's fine, guys. That's fine. Just be quiet. That's fine. This one is gonna just behave. It's a juvenile. It's gonna leave. Did you see the juvenile there?
It's right there.
Yeah, just... Just under her way.
had a couple of additional river crossings that we had to do, and that gave us the opportunity to check our tracking skills. We used the soft, wet sand to see if there were any animals that came through there. Luckily for us, we did see some big cat tracks.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cool.
There's 10 cows. Yeah. You're right. There are 10 cows. Guys, we might even be the one that is actually going to be there. We might be really close. Might just be
Right there.
right there.
Oh my gosh.
You don't see it.
Yeah. Should have got myself in trouble. Yeah. Not everybody. Yeah. Okay.
Show my body.
Yeah.
And then you go to
After checking out some pans, or ponds, we ended up having to go really 4x4.
Woo! Oh yeah.
You guys okay?
And with that, we finished our day at Makalali. And as we were passing another reserve, we saw a coalition of 3 brothers just chilling in the sun. That is a wrap. It is Saturday morning on the 26th. It's like 10 to 7. And it's a cool morning. Sun is beautiful. There's a little bit of fog. And our 2-week stay at Askari is over. We've all packed up last night, socialized around the bonfire, around the campfire. Yeah. 2 weeks is over. And I speak for everyone because everyone said the same thing yesterday, that we could easily stay here longer. Like, it wouldn't be an issue for us. We had an amazing time. And the friends that we made here, and the work that they do here is absolutely on par with what everybody believes in. So, yeah, 2 weeks, done, over. I think though that it's not gonna be the last time. So, no goodbyes. Until next time.
I didn't get Daniel's. Thank you. Thanks for always keeping me grounded.
Bye. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. And give your personal take out here. And it's so nice to meet you. Bye.
Good morning, Blessing.
Blessing.
Yeah, we're good.
No.
Dog. Bye, Ryan.
And with that, we were on the road for Johannesburg. As we drove on, it was interesting to watch the landscape change, from mountains to hills, to just gentle hills, to meadows, farmland, grasslands, and even the odd tourist center that we stopped at. We saw that what we had around us was very different than what we were used to from the last 2 weeks.
It was really nice to get to know you.
You a side hug?
Have an amazing time.
We are at the airport, waiting at our gate. Everybody's kind of wandering around. Coffee, first one, probably the last one of the day. It's actually strong. It's really good. Yeah, so now we just have to wait until what time?
I think we get on at like 10:30 or something.
Yeah,
it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, so we got about 5 hours to kill. One of our lovely teammates has already taken off. She's flying out to Cape Town, so she's doing an internal flight. Another one here, who's also, it's her birthday, and
Yay!
she's heading out to Europe, and then it's gonna be down to 10 of us, same as we started. So it's going to be a nice long flight to Amsterdam, and then from Amsterdam we're flying back to Toronto with a very, very short layover. It's going to be fun. We'll see how bumpy this ride gets. That's the plane. Whew. The final leg of our journey.
It won't be feeling particularly final in a few hours.
It's true, exactly. It's a long, long way. Right, made it on our flight. Larry's here. Cinder's here. The rest of our group is somewhere out there. Don't know where. So, yeah, we're all here. It's home time. Next stop, Amsterdam.
An hour remains the Drakensberg between us.
Oh, we have about 20 minutes to connect to our flight, so it's gonna take a little time. We gotta figure out where we're going. Yeah. We're back. We made it. That's a wrap. Go to Reservoir and get picked up. We picked up our luggage, I've counted for everybody, made our way through customs, and headed on home. We were greeted by our family members. Everybody said their goodbyes. We really did bond over this entire trip. But we all said the same thing to each other. It's not goodbye, because we'll definitely be coming back together again at some point.